Welcome to Gardenville. Here we are in the month of May, and I have to admit here now, and Susan's not happy with me. We planted up planters, and due to excess work in the office and stuff, Susan kept saying, have you watered your plants that are sitting on the windowsill? And I said, oh yes, they're doing grand, there's loads of rain. Well, they weren't doing grand, and I'm in trouble.
Yes. They died of the drought.
They died of the drought.
On the windowsill, they were in a rain shadow. They get no rain whatsoever, so you've really got to water them.
Okay, so we want to pot these up again though, because you know I'm going to wash these pots down. I got these hanging petunias. Yeah. Now, first of all, do I need to take out all of this?
Yeah, it's become so dry that it'll take a month of Sundays to wet it again.
Oh, so I need to take it all out, even though these are little plants?
It's looking like it, that it's just turned into
Could we not put compost on top of that now, for these?
Well, if you want to, we can try watering that. Put loads of water in there and see what happens.
Okay.
It's just how anything survives. Okay,
no, and I don't blame you now, as a gardener.
It's a bit like trying to, you know, when you try to add water to something like corn flour or custard powder.
Yeah, it goes all sort of cakey and yucky, sort of thick and lumpy.
And again,
but this is a common thing that people will do, Susan. You know, they're working hard in the office, they go off, they plant up, and then they've a big deal going on, or, you know, they have to work nights and just their whole timetable gets messed up. So there's little gadgets you can get though, isn't there, to constantly water your...
You can get things which are on the end of a sort of
we'll have that on Gardenville.
Squash bottle or something.
Yeah.
And you fill them up and they slowly let water into it, but you still got to keep them topped up.
Yeah, okay.
And
but
it's
not
a
daily thing
too, with window boxes, pots and things outside, to assume that because it rains they're getting enough water. But literally they've only got this catchment area for water. So the roots aren't going out anywhere else, water isn't soaking in from anywhere.
See. Right,
and even if it's rained a lot, especially if there's a lot of leaf cover, the water will just run off.
Right.
So you have
I'm in the bad books today anyway, that's one sure thing. So,
getting there, but I'd still like a little more, please.
A little bit more water. Holy heavens. Right, okay.
Okay, that's it.
But the nutrients wouldn't be gone from this soil, would it?
Well, consider everything died and wasn't sort of
using it, right, okay. That looks a lot better.
Can I have a little bit in there, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
God, I'm definitely in the bad books this morning.
Baking or something, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so really, do you know what I'm looking for then? Which we will have on Gardenville. A little unit that you can put into your pot. You can fill it up. Off you go, and in 3 days' time or whatever you can revisit.
Top it up again, or at the weekend or whatever, depending on how much water it's using.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Okay, here's my compost. Is this wet enough?
Plants are no good for this kind of thing. It'll wet quite easily once the plants are in and water them in.
Okay.
Now as well, with because you sort of really cram plants into the planters and window boxes and things for effect, you do need, when you're watering the summer, to give a little bit of liquid feed as well.
Oh, do you? You see, I never would have thought that. I would have thought they'd have enough in the compost they'd be in.
Well, I'm not talking about very often. I mean, a little small amount of dilute solution once a fortnight or something would do the trick.
Okay. Now, is that enough, or do we more? Because you don't want it to be too low.
I say that, no, because you want them to see. Okay,
yes, you want them to be seen.
Fine.
Right, so
down a bit.
Will I give a bit of water?
I think we just water them in, actually.
Okay. So here we are.
It's no good. There's no feel in this thing.
These are white.
These are white trailing petunias.
So they look nice now. Again, I might loosen the roots.
I'd loosen the roots out a bit. Yeah.
These are nice and moist. They were only. Now, is that high enough in the pot?
Well, wherever, you can see here, so the soil comes up to the level where it was before.
But will that grow up and fall over the pot?
Yes,
Yeah, okay. So, should we put 5 into this, or 4? Because you like it nice and full, don't you?
Yeah.
Now,
and you just want this one plain white, nothing else but white?
I'd like plain white in it, I think. Yeah, I love white. Now, do we put these towards the back, or what way are you doing that?
Well, I'm just going to put this guy in here.
Right, okay. Yeah, it's really easily fit in here.
Really easily fit 5 in there.
Yeah, because you like your pot to look nice and full, don't you? You don't look too mean on the pants.
The reason for, you know...
Oh, look what that says there. Is that the same thing? Oh, yeah.
Surfinas, yeah, that's it. That's the reason for giving it a bit of food as well, because it's, you know, you're cramming pots in, plants in here to it.
Just put another one in.
I'll put another one in here.
Okay. Will I move this one down a bit?
You move them down a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Now we might do a top up of compost now that they're in.
Okay. I'll put the compost in here, is it? And then they'll all fall out over that now.
They'll fall out. These are all trailing petunias, surfinas, yeah.
Yeah, so they look lovely then, draped over the pot.
Provided.
Yeah, no. Promise you faithfully.
Okay.
Because the other looked so dreadful.
Well, they did look a bit sad.
Mind you, the other did survive our huge snow and everything, so...
Well, they were sheltered in the...
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to clean around that pot, and then it's ready to go back.
Yep, good watering.
Good watering, okay. And these will grow over here, will they?
Oh, they will,
the gaps all
yes,
disappear.
they get quite big, yeah. The gaps will disappear.
Oh, yeah, okay. They sort of clean up looking, do they? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it.
That's it. No, I want those watered.
They've definitely been watered, and a nice clean pot will go back out.
And in the very hot weather, once a day.
Once a day. Okay, so you need the little one that you can sort of push out. Do you know what I mean?
It looks like you might need it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Delighted with that, Susan.